Well, here we are doing some of the interior work here on the 55. See, it's really not that bad of a car. That floor pan, there's supposed to be a putty in there that would cover those holes anyways. It's like a floor bond filler agent. I forget what they call it. That one doesn't need a full panel, mostly just the obvious flat parts is what I call it. This needs a full floor panel. So you notice this one here is cut out of another parts car. Nice solid clean panel, really, because of that. But I'm just gonna rivet them in. That way, leave them long like this. That way, when somebody really wants to do the floor nice, they can do it nice. But I'm going to do the rough cut work because at least then the car's mostly usable. And it's not such a mystery when you got to go do it. Because nobody makes any real parts for this car. Anything that they're going to make, it's no better than what I'm doing. But you can see this one doesn't need up here. The toe board's a little rotten, but all of them are. But the transmission hump here, all the way to the corner, I've poked at it with a claw hammer pretty goddamn good. I'm just gonna make a flat piece that kind of outlines this whole flat area. Nobody's gonna care. I don't know why they had to reinforce this so hard, but they did. Makes it hard to make a bullshit panel. But the rest of the floor is pretty solid. This whole car really isn't that bad. If it hadn't had the glass out of it, it would be a very nice car still. But I just want to document a little bit of what I'm doing. As you can see, I cut a panel out of a 69 Chevy hood because they tend to work pretty well for that hole. It's always right where you put the driver puts his foot. That's where she goes. And now for visual aid purposes, kind of just like that, I'm just making a panel I can lay in. That way, if we're ready to really do a restow job, or we really care, we're getting real serious, and it's an actual nice car. But that kind of gives it the gist. It's a little long. I cut it long in the back. So I want to cut it and then I'll bend it on a bullshit brake press for this angle here. And I'll hammer form that corner in a little bit and get it to fit a little better. But at least it's got enough material for the toe board. All of that. I'd like to have bead rolls in it. I'd like to have a lot of things, but I don't have the equipment at home for that. But anything's better than nothing. And it's already a black panel, so it's pretty simple. But I'm cutting ones for the parts car while I do it. The parts car needs a lot more work than this. But why not? Then I'll have two badass 55s. One of them a little more clean than the other, but I'd like to do it, trace this out. After I get this panel made, I'll trace out on that hood for going out and cut out around that so it fits nice. Do the best I can with what I got. It's all I can ask for, There ain't nothing perfect, but do what I can. It's just this is what you got to work with, so use it, right? The shit fits, right? Alright, I'm gonna get a little more done before it gets dark, and then I'm gonna move inside the shop, tackle a different project, I think.